talking about technology. That's my AI assistant. How fancy does that sound?
I know. Well, here we go. So, good evening, dream seekers. How's everyone tonight?
Good.
We're good, thank you.
Oh, very
What about
good.
you?
Yeah, well, we're good. I'm excited. So, welcome to the fourth edition of the Women Supporting Women series. I am thrilled to welcome you all again to what is fast becoming the highlight of the month and the event that is capturing the soul of what this Facebook community I founded almost 3 years ago is all about. Women supporting women. And in our case, women empty nesters supporting
Yes, Jim
women
forgot to
empty
put.
nesters. So my name is Nadine. I'm a boomerang empty nester. Those who talk to me all the time know what that means. So tonight we continue to celebrate the industrious women of this community. We honor their vision for their lives, their spirit, determination, and willingness to put themselves out there and be of service to their community. So, as you know, this series offers a platform to the women of this community to showcase their talents, their passions, their projects, their businesses. And for many of my guests, this event will act as a dress rehearsal, the first step in putting themselves out there and running their own show. I hope it will inspire and embolden the rest of us to embrace our new chapter, get out of our comfort zone, and step into our greatness. This fourth edition brings us back to our health, this time on the subject of nutrition as a gateway to wellness. As you all know, self care is an important pillar in the Second Wind Facebook group. So, the title of tonight's presentation is Finding New Purpose Through Juice Plus: How to Live a Healthier, Wealthier Life. And we are happy to have Jane Victoria Hyde, wellness advocate, as our guest tonight. So Jane joined the Second Wind Facebook group back in August of 2023. So she's been with us for a while. And her awesome dream when she signed up for this group back then was to take a grown-up gap year. After becoming an empty nester, Jane took a year to reset and rediscover herself. What began as uncertainty turned into a passion for wellness and community. Now a Juice Plus partner, she's building a team and supporting women over
Look
50
on my phone to make sure I
to
don't.
thrive in wellness chapter, a vibrant purpose-filled next stage of life. Jane is the founder of the Abundant Nest, the wellness chapter, which I think is a brilliant, brilliant endeavor. But first, just a few housekeeping rules before I introduce Jane. First of all, keep yourself muted. I do hear some people right now, they have some noise going on in the background. I ask you to mute yourself to eliminate that background noise. And I'm asking you to please stay for the entire presentation to learn about Jane's work and how she can help you live a healthier, wealthier life. And there will be an opportunity to ask questions at the end of the presentation. So please write them down in the chat, and Jane will answer them during the Q&A session that will follow. So without further ado, I'd like everyone to welcome Jane to the platform. Jane, welcome. I'm happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, it is particularly thrilling for me to have you on this platform to present a company I know quite well, for having been a partner myself. So, but nevertheless, I do have a disclaimer that I have to read to everyone. So the Second Wind Facebook group does not endorse or promote Juice Plus or any of its products. It simply provides a platform for the women of this community to present their projects or businesses as part of the Women Supporting Women series. It is up to the women in this community to ask questions, the right questions, and do their due diligence before committing to buying the products or engaging in business opportunities offered through the companies that are represented, that are being showcased on this. So, having said that, first things first, Jane, please tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, your awesome, and what brought you here. Second Wind. It's a long question, many components. So,
yes. Well, originally, I'm from the UK. You probably tell by my accent. Around the middle of the UK, in North Yorkshire. I decided that I needed a bit of a change, so I moved down to the south of the UK, to the very bottom, and that's where I met my husband. And then we had our three beautiful daughters. And after a few holidays, we decided that we would join my brother in Australia, which is where we are now and have been for 19 years. But subsequently, obviously, my gorgeous girls have all flown the nest. So I find myself in this new chapter, one where I'm not needed as much, but still a little bit needed. I've got lots of wisdom, but I still want to learn. I still want to do more with myself. I've given so much, but I've got so much more to give. And I'm just thankful for the life that I've had so far that I want to share what I've learned, what I know, and I want to share that gratitude. So I want to support women that are in this final chapter and finding it a little bit tricky to navigate. And that on that journey, that's Nadine said, that's how I found the Second Wind Facebook group.
Wonderful, Jane. So, in your short bio, Jane, you said that you took a year off. That So why don't you tell us a little bit about why you took that year off, and tell us more about that, why you did it, and how this experience has impacted your life.
Yeah, I was really worried about what the family home would feel like when our youngest left. I was knew that I would struggle with the quietness and the lack of her presence. So we actually got a little puppy so that he could replace the physical affection. And then we decided to take the year out, just so that life would be dramatically different and I wouldn't feel so worried about the fact that they weren't there. So we decluttered the house. That was a huge feat. We put all our possessions into storage, and we made plans to what we would like to do. And we travelled around our state, which is Western Australia, and we were visiting family, friends. We did house sits, we did pet sitting. And yeah, a year out then dramatically changed our outlook on life because we weren't working, we were just doing all sorts of different things. So it gave us real perspective as to how we wanted to live our life in the next chapter. We wanted to be closer to family, closer to my daughter that has since moved over to the other side of Australia, closer to our parents who were also my parents who were also in Australia. And we just chose that we needed to do things that lit us up, that made us happy and want to live life, and then to improve our health and our wellness. That was the biggest deciding factor there.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. My goodness, house sitting, pet sitting.
Mm.
How fun is that? I think Erica can resonate with that. But so briefly tell us then about this passion of yours, and and what brought you to it. Just the story behind it. Tell us
Mm.
more. I know you started saying a little bit about it as you answered the second question, but yeah,
Yeah.
a little
Well,
bit.
we'd already decided that we were wanting to make health a priority. I think you get to this stage of life and you realize that you need your health more than you ever did. I don't think we think about it much when we're younger, but when we get to this stage, we do. And I actually stopped drinking alcohol over a year ago now and
Mhm.
started eating a lot healthier and exercising more, but I couldn't shift the weight that I'd gained. And in the previous months, I'd put on some weight and I couldn't understand why when I'd changed my lifestyle. But there was a few other symptoms that I had. I had wrist pain, I had inflammation, the bloating, a few funny different things. And then I had a bowel scare that resulted in a hospital visit.
Oh,
So I
good.
did a lot of research and discovered that they were actually all symptoms of menopause, not the bowel scare, but the rest of them were all menopause symptoms. And
Right.
so then that made me do a little bit of research further. And that's how I came upon Juice Plus, because I was just asking around my community. And that's what led me to Juice Plus. And then, moved on from there.
Oh, very good. Okay. So what would you say was your biggest challenge, right, in finding that new purpose and starting this business? What do you think the challenges were?
Mm. Well, I've always been a helper. I've always liked helping people and supporting people. And I enjoy feeling needed. I think as a mother, that was what I definitely enjoyed. And knowing that my children's needs for me were changing dramatically, it left me feeling quite lost. I'm also an early years teacher as well by profession.
Hmm.
And I love teaching, but I'm kind of losing a little bit of passion for the job. It's just changing what I want to do. So I knew that I needed to find something that would help me fulfill the need to support and inspire others. But I had no clue what that looked like. I didn't know like what that meant. But
Mhm.
with the year out, that helped. I leaned a lot into my hobbies. I journaled a lot. Love journaling.
Like,
And I also think I think as a woman, sorry, we don't always know our worth. We don't take credit for what we can do and what we've achieved. So I experienced this with so many other empty nesters, feeling that their life was over because their role as mother had changed. And it made me want to help them and create intentional purpose for them. So I started writing blog posts and created the Abundant Nest
yes.
that you mentioned a moment ago. And then, yeah, that then has led into where we are now. Yes, I really just wanting to help keep that like nurturing, mothering side of me going, I think.
Yeah. So what have you learned about yourself in that process?
Mm.
You know, the
Yeah,
strength
great
perhaps
question.
that you've
Yeah, great.
discovered in you. Yes.
Yeah, great question. I've
Yeah.
learned so far is that I don't want to stop learning. Last year, we did a massive amount of online learning. And I think that's great that I want to keep doing that. I want to be thankful. I want to be grateful for each day. Um, Not only is it good to keep your brain active, it's really good for your soul to keep growing, keep a growth personality. But also allow yourself to grieve and evolve at the pace that you need to as well, I think as much as life seems fantastic for me at the minute, I do still get moments where I feel really sad or where I'll do something and it reminds me of the time when all the children were little and we were doing what we were doing. So I think you've got to give yourself grace there and allow that to happen. But I think most importantly, you need to find what lights you up. You need to do something that you really love because then that just makes life feel so much easier. So that's what's led me to all of this because I'm really happy now with what I'm doing and where I'm at.
Yeah, that's wonderful because I always say the empty nest, you know, when the children, when they fly the coop, you know,
Yes.
it's a time to you reevaluate like a lot of the things that you've done, even the
Absolutely.
career that you've chosen or the jobs that you stayed in, because you didn't
Yeah.
think that you had the latitude before to kind of quit because you knew you had responsibilities,
Mm.
especially for empty nesters who are single women, you know, who couldn't, rely on a husband's second salary, you know,
Yeah.
to quit. So, but when you become an empty nester and then your kids have flown away and they're more independent, this is also
Mm.
a time to evaluate your choices and change them if you want
Absolutely.
to. So I think it's a
Yeah,
glorious time,
I do.
empty
Yeah,
nest,
I think it is the best time to rediscover
who you
what it is that lights you up. Yeah, who you are.
want.
Absolutely. And to change that if you want to.
Absolutely.
This is the best time to do different things. Do something that you've not done before, but that you've always wanted to do. Or
Yeah.
it's
That's what you call
exciting.
authenticity. It's really what lights you up, like you said.
Yeah.
That's an indication of that's who I am. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
well, thank you, Jane, for your wonderful answers. Here concludes our interview session. So now I'm going to give you the floor so you can do your presentation. If you want to share your screen, do you have
Mm.
permission to share screen? Do I need to give you permission this time around again?
Um,
Okay, there you go.
oh, can you see what I'm seeing?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
No.
Um, oh, here we go.
Here we go. There we go.
There.
Yes.
That's the front screen.
Yes.
Technology is fantastic. Okay, so as we've already discussed, we're talking about Juice Plus today. So basically, who doesn't want to thrive? So yeah, we're all about thriving at every age today. So welcome, ladies. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you to Nadine for facilitating this. Today, we're going to talk about how to feel amazing, how to have more energy, how to have better skin, to feel stronger, have a better immunity, and so much more. There's no secret. It's simply that you have to It's more simple than you think. We just need to jump on board and yeah, have a look at nutrition. So, what is Juice Plus? So, for those of you that don't know, Juice Plus is a whole food nutrition in a capsule or a chewable form. It's made of over 30 fruits and vegetables and berries. It's grown on farms all around the world for prime growth and so the nutrients and the prime growth and for nutrient. It's vine ripened for optimum nutritional value. Then they're juiced, then they're dried, then they're put into capsules. So you get these little capsules, and there's no magic potion, there's no gimmicks. It is literally just food. It's nature's medicine. And it is true what they say that you are what you eat. And Juice Plus helps you to eat better. Even if you're not eating perfectly, what it will do is fuel your body with nutrients that are dense in vitamins, minerals, and then make your body want exactly that. So it entices you to stop eating fast food, it stops the unhealthy cravings, and so it makes your body want to eat better. So think of Juice Plus as your daily dose of plant goodness. And I've got a little video here for you, just to give you a little bit more information about what it exactly is. Just 60 seconds.
That is what is Juice Plus. If you're talking about the products, Juice Plus is simply plant-based supplements and shakes to add more natural antioxidants to your diet. Healthier, made easier. Our products are completely derived from natural whole foods. That's our capsules,
Our shakes.
our chewables, all dairy-free, non-GMO and vegan. The capsules themselves have been around since 1993, and the first research on them dates back to 1996. And now you can get them in over 20 countries around the globe. How incredible is that? Now, do you want to know my real answer to what is Juice Plus?
Because I can tell you now, it's not just whole food-based nutrition.
It's about inspiring healthy living around the world, one simple change at a time. Whether it's sleeping better, eating better, or moving, there are so many ways to reach the same goals. Juice Plus makes it easier to find yours.
Yeah, that was wonderful, except the video didn't show, but we did hear it.
Oh,
Yeah, for some reason the video didn't play, Jane.
oh, okay. We'll see what happens next time, because it showed the other day, didn't it? And then it showed
it
my
did.
end.
It absolutely did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
okay.
heard what needed to be heard.
Yeah, heard what was said. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll move on, and I've got a couple more, so hopefully they do work. But so who is Juice Plus for? So hands up if any of this sounds familiar to you. I'm going to read the screen for you. Do you feel your energy isn't what it used to be? Are your joints feeling creaky? Do you want to age with grace and health, but you're not sure where to start? You're feeling tired more often. Your joints don't love the stairs like they used to, or if they ever did. And you want to feel vibrant, but you're feeling overwhelmed about where to start and what to do. And if that is you, I see you. I've been there too. That's exactly where I was. Around 50, things started to shift for me. I had a lot of joint pain. As I said earlier, I was bloated, I was overweight, and I wasn't happy with where I was at. But with the right support, we can survive. We can thrive, sorry, not just survive. So a little bit about the science behind Juice Plus. As I've said previously, there's no gimmicks. Juice Plus is the most researched brand named supplement in the world. There are over 45 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals. And these studies show that Juice Plus can help with reduced inflammation, boosting your immunity, help with your skin and your heart and brain function, and then help reduce antioxidant stress, which is then reducing the signs of aging, because that's helping your skin. I've got a slide coming up that will show you exactly what it did for me. But quick question, would you be more likely to take something daily if you knew that it had this kind of research behind it? Because the studies do show measurable benefits for your health, from your skin to your immune system and beyond. It's all about the science of aging well. So let's have a look at our product line. I'll talk about the main products. We've got fruit, vegetable, and berry capsules. They're antioxidants and phytonutrients that daily they take those there. We've got the Omega blend. They're plant-based. Got a bit more information about this coming up, but they're all plant-based. They're good for your brain and your heart. They're the omegas that you usually get in fish, but unlike fish oils, ours are derived from the algae that the fish eat. And pomegranate seeds, raspberry seeds, and more in there. And then we've got the complete shake. Perfect for breakfast, perfect for a snack. You can just blend them with any liquid of choice and add in some fruit and vegetables. So they're plant-based as well. They're protein plant-based. They're low glycemic and they're super tasty. I have them often, and I do use those when I'm doing the detox. But I'll come back to that because I've got a bit more information about that for you. And there are more products. We would discuss those depending on your needs and your goals, so we can talk about those later if you're interested in going any further. They're the main products that we would start with. So what in particular do women over 50 love about Juice Plus? We've got lots and lots of testimonials. I've got them here on the screen for you. More energy, that mid-afternoon slump, that's gone. Better skin, brighter, plumper, more glow. The more elasticity actually promotes collagen, so it helps with the aging process. Better digestion, a happier tummy. That helped me when I was getting over my bowel issues. And then improved mood nourishes your brain cells, and so it helps to improve the mood too, which is very important when we hit that age. And then, of course, weight loss. I found it a lot easier to manage weight. As I mentioned earlier, when you're putting healthier things into your body doesn't crave the things that we shouldn't really be eating, and it craves much healthier food. So you've better food choices, and then that's supporting your metabolism. For being a woman over 50, these kind of side effects are the kind that I really love. And a lot of women have reported just feeling themselves again, feeling happier. I've actually not felt as good as I do right now for a really long time. So I think it's fantastic. So how do we take them? So you can get capsules or chewables, and you take 8. If you take the full amount, you take 8 a day, with lots and lots of water, so that you can put the liquid back into the powder of the foods that initially were put into the powder form. If you were to have the shakes, you'd have a shake daily, either for breakfast or just as a snack, as we said. And then a healthy lunch and dinner if you didn't have the snack to just go alongside it. So you can put consistent nutritional value back into your body. And since I've been taking the capsules, I've been amazing because I'm fueling myself with over 30 fruit and vegetable every day, which you just wouldn't be able to do if you were just doing that through eating. But why does this matter now? Well, our nutritional needs change a lot as we get older. And when we get to around 50 mark, and menopause has a huge play in this, everything changes within the body of the female. We lose a lot of muscle mass. Our hormones shift, obviously, and the cells need a lot more antioxidant support, and we get that from the fruit and vegetables that we eat. But life's a lot busier. We're kind of like, we feel like we should be slowing down, but we're actually doing more. We're still working, majority of us. We're caring for aged parents, our grandchildren, even our children still. Or we're finally chasing the dreams that that we've been looking for. So adding Juice Plus supports your body in a simple, proven, doable way to help improve your health, basically. Because who wouldn't want to start dancing and traveling and playing with your grandchildren? It helps to bridge the gaps so that we've got the nutrients that we need, so that we can start feeling better. Before I realized that all of my symptoms were menopause based, I'd settled with the fact that I was always going to have sore wrists. They were always going to hurt. And when I went to lift things, that I would have to just brace myself for the pain, and that I would always be inflamed, and that maybe I'd moved into my soft body era. I've actually lost an awful lot of weight, which I'll come back to shortly. And so kind of I realized that we don't need to settle for the fact that when we hit menopause, our bodies change. But what if we do already eat healthily? This was my thought. I always thought that I actually did eat pretty well. As I say, I've stopped drinking alcohol. We were eating fruit and vegetables. We were doing all the things. But the truth is, even a healthy diet today is lacking in nutrients and vitamins and minerals because the food is depleted, because it's picked too early so that it can be shipped far and wide. But it's therefore dense in nutrients because it's been picked too early. And the soils that foods are grown in are also depleted in the minerals and vitamins that they're needed to obviously get the food as dense as it needs to be. And most of us are not eating the right amount or the correct amount. You're meant to eat like an awful lot of fruit and vegetable to actually get what you need. And that's not always possible to do because let's be honest, life gets in the way. You'll have a birthday, you have a glass of wine, you eat pizza, that things happen daily anyway. So we don't always get the right amount of fruit and vegetables that we need. So Juice Plus helps to fill that gap. It helps to bridge the gap to go alongside the food that you are eating so that you can fill your body with as many nutrients as you need and cover the ones that you're missing. So chatted a little bit earlier about the detox, and I was talking about the complete powders. So I'll just run through what the detox is for you. This picture here, this is me, and those dates are correct. On the left, you'll see the blue hospital gown when I went into my bowel scare to get that investigated. And on the right, that's just 3 detoxes later. And those pictures, they still blow me away. I never saw myself like that. But now when I put it next to that, it's, yeah, very impressive. But so why do we detox? So we detox to reduce the amount of toxins that are in the foods that we put into our body, and we reduce the poor nutritional choices that we do sometimes make. And we fuel our body with an abundance of healthy nutrients. So it's just a 10-day detox, starts with 3-day liquid, and then we slowly introduce healthy foods. We do it at the beginning of every month, and we do it all together as a community, obviously all online, where we all share our stories and we all work together. You receive a meal plan. You get recipes for the shakes and the smoothies, and then for the salads and the recipes for the food that we can eat. And you get a shopping list. So you're immensely supported through the detox. And these are the sort of results that we see. You can see the pictures on the right side there, but it's been reported there's increased energy levels, less bloating, more feeling more balanced. That's true. I understand that. Like I feel less cloggy. I feel a lot more lighter. You lose weight, definitely. You saw that in the picture. I've actually lost 10 kilos since I've been on the detox. Reduced inflammation, which is how my wrist joint pain has gone away. Inflammation has disappeared. I actually couldn't wear my wedding ring in the first picture that you saw, and now I can wear my wedding ring easily and move it around. Definitely better quality of sleep. Personally, I've found that my hot sweats have nearly almost gone. I was waking up throughout the night, and I barely get them now. That's made a huge difference for me. I get an awful lot of less food cravings. I used to eat a packet of chips and really, really enjoy that, and I just don't anymore. And then the last one there, clearer skin, stronger hair, stronger nails. That's been huge for me. I never had strong nails, and I've got strong nails, and yeah, it's helped me massively. I can't rave about the detox more. It's fantastic. But yeah, if it is something that you would be interested in, what we would do is have a look at your individual needs, what it is that you're looking for. Would we go with the capsules, the shakes, and do the detox? You lucky people in America can get the tower garden. We can't get that. You can grow veggies all year round, summer, winter, with a tower garden that you've got that you can get in America. And you can also get free products for your children. So if you sign up as an adult, you can any child, your nephew, your daughter, your granddaughter, a neighbor, you can support any child with the products as well. They'll get the fruit and the vegetables as a capsule or as a chewable. But we can do that. And we can also look at how you can get your products cheaper or possibly free, if that's the case. But yeah, let's have a look at this. Okay. So change the slides over slightly. We've got to the how do you feel about sorry, one second. Having a community of people around you that are there to support you. This is what we talked about earlier. Because you can't pour yourself from an empty cup. You need to feel that you've got everything that you need. And when we're working within that community, we work within Juice Plus, we're looking at the movement, which is the community, not just the product. Since I've joined Juice Plus, as initially taking the products, but then subsequently as a partner, the community that I've been in has been a phenomenal. We had our conference last weekend and we all got together on the other side of Australia, and just meeting people, it was amazing. I'm still buzzing from the excitement of being there and what was involved. So it's not, yeah, you add the good stuff and your body just shines. And then when you thrive, other people see that too. It's like smiles, isn't it? They're contagious. You just have to smile yourself, and then, yeah, you're passing on the smile. So having a look now, these are the beautiful leaders that were, they won all the awards there. You'll see all the people up on the stage at the Juice Plus conference last week. Yeah, honestly, I'm still glowing. So fantastic. It was just amazing. And everybody wants to see you succeed, irrespective of where they are in the business. The community is phenomenal. They're just all around the world. There's people everywhere, from America, Australia, Canada. There were people there from there was someone there from Zimbabwe. They were all over the place. It's a global community. Everybody just helping each other. And again, like we were saying at the beginning, technology is fantastic because you can do this. You can just support each other no matter where you are. So would you like to feel connected? Would you like to receive purpose, feel more aligned with what it is that you're wanting to do, and receive income at the same time? So this presentation is a little bit more about more than just good health. It's about purpose, people, and potential. And let's chat now about what Juice Plus can do for you, how to make you feel your best, and to connect you with other people and a powerful, supportive community. So what do we require as we age? Like what we're wanting from life, it changes, doesn't it? And I personally now require community. I know when we took our year out, we were traveling all around our state, and then when we settled, we've actually moved 300 kilometers away from where we were living, so that we could now be closer to family, my mum and dad, my children that is in the state that we're in. So we're closer to them. So of course we've left all of our friends behind. So what we're now looking for is new community, online and in person. So we're looking at both those aspects, but also I want to continue. I want flexibility so that I can do things around the hobbies that I mentioned earlier that I've rekindled and started again. And I want to, of course, have income. Like, even though I'm still working as a teacher, mentioned earlier, I want to create this business so that I've got income beyond my career as a teacher. And then I want to build this now so that when I need it later, I've got all of that income coming in. And then of course that can reduce the cost of my personal and my husband's Juice Plus products too. So my business, it fulfills all of those requirements. I can work from anywhere. When we go on holiday, I can continue to do it whenever I've got my phone. I've got my business with me. I don't have to carry any products. They're all shipped from head office. That's all done for you. And the harder you work, the harder you benefit, basically. It's up to you what you do. You don't have to be a salesperson. You don't have to be a health coach to succeed. You just need your story. As I mentioned earlier, everything that I did, that's my story, and that's what I share with people. And I then share how Juice Plus has helped me. And obviously pictures speak 1,000 words, so using the pictures and the results from the testimony and all of the other women that you saw earlier, that shows people what's possible. And some women do this as a passion project. It's not necessarily always about the income. They do it because they want to build the community and just build a small amount of income coming in just so that you can cover the cost of your products. But some people do it as a serious side hustle. Some people make a phenomenal amount of money working in Juice Plus. So there's many options and possibilities for you if you were to join as a partner. So what I've experienced is huge uplifting community. One of the best parts for me is the community. As I said, we've moved away and I now want to connect with a lot more people and connect with people that are going through what I'm going through as well. But I've just found that women uplifting each other, cheering each other on, we share recipes, stories, share the struggles and the successes. And you're never alone here, regardless of where you are. Everybody's just happy to help you and there's always somebody to talk to. We receive free training, so you're not like left into this and you've got to do this all by yourself. So you get free training, mentorship. Whoever signs you in is your upline and they're there to support you, to help you. And I love that. That's so lovely. On my weekend away, connected with 3 or 4 people that I would never have met and just now have the best relationship with them. It's fantastic. And I'm so excited to see where this will take me. I'm not ready to slow down. I want to get smart about how I spend my time. So I want to have the time to do what I want to do, but use my time wisely, I guess. But I just feel more connected. I feel valued, energized, and I have the time now to travel, have fun, do things that I want to do, and yeah, potentially help the grandchildren when they come. We're not at that stage yet, but have the time to be able to do that when that time arises for us. So what would you do with the extra income? It isn't necessarily about being rich. It's about adding freedom and fun back into this chapter of life. Even a few $100s, as I was saying earlier, it can make a huge difference. It can pay the groceries. It can cover your Juice Plus costs. But as I said, there is really good potential to make good money if you were wanting to. It depends on your approach to the business. But yeah, a newer chapter awaits. So if you're ready for something more, if a wellness journey is something that you think would give you purpose, if surrounding yourself by uplifting women sounds appealing to you, then Juice Plus could be the next thing for you. It wasn't on my radar at all. I never even thought about it. In fact, quite a few months previously, it came across my path, and I didn't think for one second that it was what I wanted, or or what I wanted to do. But since joining, I've not looked back. It's been amazing. So maybe it's for you. But yeah, so thank you for allowing me to share my story with you. My hope is that I've left you feeling empowered about your health and about yourself and about this time of your life, and that hopefully you can get as much enjoyment out of it as you possibly can, find your energy, improve your health. And I'd like to leave you with a final thought that if it did, if I just realized as I read that, I'm sorry, as I'm thinking, I've read I had another slide for you. I'll see if I can find it. 4 months is the length of time that it takes for the capsules to work. And if you knew in 4 months' time that you would feel amazing, that you would have all the things that we talked about, you would have had there'd be less, you'd have less weight, you'd have less inflammation, you'd feel energized. Like, is that something that you would start today if you knew in 4 months' time you would feel so much better? But thank you so much. Thank you, Nadine, for allowing me to come along here. I'd love to hear more about yourself, if there's anybody with any questions, and see if there's anything else that I can help you with.
Absolutely. So, you said something very interesting in your presentation when you were talking about the Tower Garden, which is a wonderful contraption. I know I have one of my best friends in Florida. She has a Tower Garden. So you don't have the opportunity to
No.
offer that product in Australia. So it's probably a great opportunity, for members in the US and possibly Canada, who
Absolutely.
partner with Juice Plus to be able to offer that Tower Garden. I know I've been thinking about it a lot because as I've said before, I was partner with Juice Plus was not because I didn't like it. I just stopped doing my partnership because I was going through a lot. But look, I still have my products. I still take them. This is beautiful stuff.
Mm,
So I just wanted to, I said, oh, I have to bring out my little product so I could show. Because
absolutely.
it is a wonderful thing, because I remember one of my neighbors, one place where we lived before, he had a little garden outside during the summer. It was nice. And I said to myself, I said, well, Jose, it's nice that you have a garden in the summer, but what happens in the winter? You know?
Yeah,
And so Tower Garden, you know what I mean? So yeah,
yeah.
it is a great opportunity, I think for people here to promote that, that product. So
Absolutely. Yeah,
yeah.
they're amazing. We don't do it apparently because we've got other in Australia. There
Mhm.
are other the same product is available elsewhere, and seemingly it's cheaper to do that because we did question it because they're fantastic. But seemingly we've got products in Australia that are very similar. So Juice Plus don't see the need to actually import that over as well.
Right.
But yeah, you in America you can get it and it's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So wonderful. So yeah, so it's time for the questions. I don't
I'll
know.
stop. Shall I stop sharing my screen?
Please stop
Yeah,
sharing. Thank
we'll stop
you.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Yeah. Okay. So where is my set of questions? All right. So how do I know, the question, how do I know if I need Juice Plus products and how do I choose the best ones for me?
Well, as you can tell from my presentation, I believe everybody needs Juice Plus. We don't consume enough fruit and vegetables. We really don't. And that's what our bodies were designed for. And so we're not actually putting into our bodies the right amount of vitamins and minerals that it actually needs. And even if we're eating really well, the soils are depleted and we're just not getting it. So yeah, I think everybody requires Juice Plus, but what you would want from Juice Plus really depends on you. It can depend on your goals. We've got the full bundle, which I talked about earlier, the fruit, berries, vegetables, and omegas. That's the ultimate health package. And that would be fantastic. You would be putting 30 fruit and vegetables into your body daily if you were doing that along with the omegas. So I would suggest that to everybody and anybody. I'm getting my family all on them. My mum takes them, my husband takes it. But it depends on your lifestyle and what your goals are, really. But that's something that we could talk about privately if you wanted to go ahead with anything.
Wonderful. So another question that we have is, you mentioned in your presentation that Juice Plus has more than 45 medical peer reviews.
Yeah.
You said it's the most researched, most reviewed product. So is there a review or something, a professional opinion,
Yes,
whatever that you might be able to share with us?
yes, there is. Yeah, and I need to share again, don't I?
Oh yeah,
A
you do.
second.
Hopefully we'll.
Yes, I'll share my screen again.
Mhm.
Um, which one? If I put that one. Oh, I've got the link here. This one.
Mhm.
There we go.
Right.
Can you see that?
I can see.
Ah, perfect. So you can see the video this time?
Well, it's just your a document. It's a notes.
Oh, hang on. Can you there? Can you see that?
Vegetable capsules since
Is
1995.
that
Here.
showing Juice Plus?
Published in leading scientific journals. Recently, the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition published a peer-reviewed paper on the results of a clinical study of Juice Plus Omega Blend capsules by researchers at the Medical University of Graz in Austria. Juice Plus Omega Blend is an omega fatty acid supplement with two key benefits. First, It is a multiple omega supplement containing 5 different omega fatty acids: omega 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Second, it's 100% plant-based. The omega 3s in Juice Plus Omega Blend are sourced not from fish, but from the algae the fish feed on. The GRAS researchers wanted to investigate the impact that supplementing with Juice Plus Omega Blend could have on the study participants' omega 3 index, a well-known measure of fatty acid bioavailability. The omega 3 index is a measure of the bioavailability of the specific omega 3 fatty acids named DHA and EPA based on their concentrations in red blood cells. DHA and EPA must be supplied either through our diet or by taking omega 3 supplements, since the body is not able to create them by itself. One of the main reasons the omega 3 index is so important is that there is strong scientific evidence that DHA contributes to the maintenance of normal brain function and normal vision. There is also evidence that DHA and EPA help maintain overall good health. The GRAS Omega study was a controlled, randomized clinical trial in which researchers analysed 68 healthy subjects. All participants kept their usual diets and lifestyle for 16 weeks of the trial. The only change was the supplements consumed during this time. The omega 3 index for each participant was checked at baseline, at the midway point of the study, after week 8, and at the end of the study, after week 16. So what did the researchers discover? That 2 capsules a day of Juice Plus Omega Blend over 8 weeks increased the omega 3 index significantly, and that after 16 weeks, the index increased even more. This independent clinical study was led by Sebastian Dams and others at the Medical University of Graz in Austria and received funding from the Juice Plus company. We are often asked, is it normal for a company to fund clinical research such as this? What prevents the company from controlling or biasing the results? Most primary research conducted today comes from company grants such as these. The Juice Plus Science Institute works only with universities and research institutes that adhere to the highest professional and ethical standards. They have dedicated offices that work with sponsors such as Juice Plus to ensure that funds are donated transparently, that research is conducted according to established academic protocols, and that research results are independent and unbiased. You can access this study for yourself from Dams S et al. 2020. It's called.
I'll pause that there.
Yeah.
Did you see the video?
No, we just heard it, but we see your notes. There are notes on the. Yeah, but we heard the video.
It does say my screen sharing is paused.
Oh, it does?
Mm.
Oh well. Technology again. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
That's right. Right, so we're back to all of us now.
Yeah. I think we've lost a few people, but that's okay. Okay, so my next question would be, so Juice Plus is a natural, fruits and vegetables. So we don't anticipate any side effects, right? No side effects?
No. Yeah, no. Well, because it's whole food in powder form, so unless you're allergic to any of the actual foods, you should be fine eating taking the capsules. There's an ingredient list on all of the websites, so you can see before you order whether the foods in the actual capsules are something that you're okay with, but obviously check with medical advice. But that would be the biggest unless you're allergic to what's in them, because they're foods, you should be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. So in what ways, I mean, you've talked about those, in what ways has your work impacted your own life? I think that you've talked about it, like with everything that you've said. So
Yeah.
do you want to say something else about it, or should we go to the next question?
Yeah, well, like you say, just that helping people has been what I've always wanted to do. So it's been huge for me to do that. And it's helped me. And I just loved the community and helping of other people. But like you say, we've covered it. So we can move on.
Very much so. I'm gonna ask you this, and this is a question that I think it's she's not here anymore, but Susan, this is a question that she likes to ask. How has this business, no, not that. What do you like most about your business and what do you like the least
Yeah,
about
great question.
the Susan
Um,
question?
yeah. What I love, great question, Susan. I love that it's online. I can take it anywhere with me. I can go visit my friends and family, and I can take it, and I can, take it with me and do it wherever I am. If I have my phone, I can operate my business. I love, that it's global. I love that we get to meet people all around the world, and we can, especially with the internet, how it is, we can cross countries and partner with anybody that wants to join the community. So it's not limited. There's equally no limit to the earning potential that you can have. And I love the people that I've already met at the conference that we were at last weekend, the people that I've met there. I love the fact that I've done that and that there's so much more to come. That's just opened my eyes to what else is available, really. So I'm excited for the people that I'm going to meet. I love the challenge. I love that it's making me think differently. It's putting me outside my comfort zone. I'm doing a few different things that I wouldn't have ordinarily done. So it's kind of cool that I get to do all these different things. I love that I'm helping people.
Yeah.
I'm teaching them new things. I'm supporting them and caring for them, helping them, being there for them. So it fulfills the need about myself that I mentioned earlier. And I just love that I found something that kind of like it does fit all the things that I started out right at the beginning that I do want. I'm helping, I'm needed, I feel needed for the people in my team that I'm helping. I just love the product and I love the community, beneficial to myself and others that want to have that sisterhood and want to be together. And yeah, I think it's really something that I can continue to grow with. So that's really exciting.
Yeah. And what do you like
Definitely
the
what
least about
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, least there's not really much left there, is there, to be honest? I think the thing that I find the hardest about it is that I just want everybody to take it, not for any benefit for myself, but just because I know how amazing it makes me feel. And being in this community has just lit me up. It's just made me feel so much more excited about what's to come. And so when people say that it's not for them or that they don't want to do it, I feel sad because I feel like they don't know what they're missing. Because I myself said no quite a few months ago, and I wish I hadn't, but now I have, so it's fantastic. But yeah, I just wish everybody had this opportunity. I think
Yeah,
it's yeah, makes it so much better,
I
and
agree.
life's so much happier for me at the minute. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have the slide to put up your contact information?
Yes, I do. I shall. I need to come back. So if I can share,
Mm-hmm.
it's the last slide here. This one. Can you see the PowerPoint? Is that there?
Yeah, that's the PowerPoint.
And I think went forward. Oh,
Did it go away?
yeah. Well, it went there. There we go.
Okay. So that will allow like anybody who wants to screenshot this contact card, to have Jane's information. All her links are there. Her profile, her Facebook page, the Abundant Nest, her Juice Plus Facebook page. All of it is there, and I will be posting this slide anyway. Probably tomorrow, just a post presentation kind of thing. So if people want to get in touch with Jane, then they'll have something right there in the group and in the group chat, to be able to contact Jane if they want. And I hope they want, because this is a wonderful, wonderful, this is really wonderful. So Jane, I know that you gave us a final thought in your presentation, but is there another final thought that you'd like to share before we say goodbye?
I'd just like to thank you all for your time. Thank you all for coming. As I said, I just want everybody in this stage of life to be happy. That's where the abundant nest came around initially.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to find intentional purpose and not to get stuck in the trap that, like life in motherhood is over. and that then makes you feel like your life is over, because it's not. We've got so much time left, and yeah, so much more that we can do. And myself, Nadine, we would like to help you to do that, help you to find purpose and just enjoy these final stages of life. Yeah, but so thank you, Nadine, for giving me this opportunity to come and speak about my purpose and the purpose that I've found since I've hit this stage.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure, Shane. You know, I don't know why I didn't start these presentations, like sooner, because I've been talking about them forever. But now I guess was the right time for me to start doing it. So
That's
it's
right.
really a pleasure. And having said that, I look forward to inviting everyone to next month's presentation that will be on July the 25th, where we will have Erica Maki, who's going to be our special guest. So thank you, Jane, for a great event. Thank you for a great presentation. Thank you, everyone who is here. And I'm thanking everybody who will be watching us on the replay. Thank you so much. And goodbye. Have a great night.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.